Hello to all my friends out there. So I finally got home and I was working a little bit on my eBay business. So I was watching the Common Sense show, and a lot of people are predicting food shortages. So there's like a couple approaches you can take. What I have been doing is stocking up a lot of inexpensive food and making sure I have flour. Tonight I'm watching my carbs, so I fried some steak with some jalapenos and red onions because I like that, and I fried it in olive oil. So, okay, so now back to the discussion on food storage. Okay. You can store up a bunch of rice and you can store up a bunch of beans, and they're saying prepare for 2 years. That's a long time. That's a lot of food you're going to need. So I would say the best way to ensure survival is eat the best quality food now that you can now while you can get it, while you can afford it, while it's available. You know, strengthen up a little bit. Okay, so I bought this steak for $6.50, and I cut it in half, and that's a pretty decent sized steak. So what I think the thing to do is now, while you can get the food, eat the best quality food you can. If you don't have much food, go. This is good. The jalapenos make me cough. These are flat packages, so I can pack a lot of them in my freezer. Oops. So, what I'm going to be stockpiling is cans, because cans have a long shelf life, and if I have to, I can eat a can of food. Okay, this I bought for 50 cents. It's 15.8 ounces of food. It's one serving size. I have some cottage cheese and some capers. The capers were what I couldn't remember. And I have some string cheese. That's what I'm eating for dinner tonight. So then I wanted to go to Walmart, so I have JellO, sugar-free. And I needed some JellO, sugar-free JellO, and there wasn't any, but I saw they had those little things for like $1.76 sugar-free, so I bought a lot, and I was willing to, pay almost $10 for the JellO I needed, until I got totally fed up. I went up to pay for my food, and the store was all tore up, and there was one checker and a bunch of people in line, so I said, oh, hell no, and I went to, I bought this at Vaughn's. I went to Vaughn's. I bought these at 90, I bought these for the food storage. This one has a shelf life of 2022, no idea what it is. It sounds like it's a vegetable or some soup. So I got 2 cans for $1. And I'll be stockpiling cans. And then I'm going to say to myself, what is going on here? What food do I really have? This is one thing you're going to want. If you can't afford this, get shortening. Don't go to Walmart. They're out of everything. Go to Aldi's. I don't know if that's everywhere. And I have chamomile tea. And the string cheese is pretty cheap at Dollar Tree. And go through your house and say, okay, what food do I really have in this house? Do I have milk? Do I have oil or shortening? Do I have cans of food so I could survive? If something happened, I could get one of my big cans of vegetables with 6 servings. if you're going to eat beans, you kind of need some corn of some sort and some rice. So I'm going to be switching things up. Once you have the really cheap food, then start fortifying your stockpile with a better quality of food. So they're saying, well, he was saying FEMA is saying 6 months. You don't want to really get stuck in FEMA. You want to prepare, you know, food, water, gas, cash, and a weapon. A lot of people are saying they're trying to take our weapons, but aside from saying they want to, there's been absolutely nothing done. I want to make another mention of something. I'm selling this for $50. I bought it for $2. Try to earn as much money and as much extra money as you possibly can now while you still can. Start going through your house and selling off all the stuff you don't want at a swap meet or a yard sale, and try to figure out ways to earn a little extra money. And then start going through your food supply. This is something. This is dollar honey syrup, better than nothing, but real honey would be better if you can afford it. But if you can't, go to the cheap dollar plans. So now for a while, I'm going to be doing videos where you want to strengthen yourself nutritionally and strengthen your body now in case this food shortage does come. Because then you won't be weakened and you'll be stronger to survive if the people who have to worry are poor people. If you're poor, go to the food banks, go to the churches, go to the welfare department, and work up on your stockpile so that you won't be caught with no food. I mean, I have seen people with no food. I'm talking nothing. They were saying 90, I think it was on the Common Sense show, 94% of the population has food for 2 weeks. Now that is scary. So this is what I'm going to be doing. Get yourself tea. You won't be dying if you have to drink tea. And get yourself canned food first. And then start working on toilet paper, detergent, because if you don't have much money and you have to go out and spend $10 on toilet paper and detergent and soap and deodorant, then that is going to make life miserable. This is good. This is one of my favorite low-carb meals. It makes me cough, though. Okay, you guys, God bless you all.